This is a presentation of Northeast Streaming Sports.
Yarg! Gotta start it off with that. Raider Nation, how you doing? You are watching. You don't know jack about sports. It's Thursday night, and there's no more Thursday night games because this is the last game of the season, of the regular season. And as I was saying in another post, the Raiders start the year with the Monday night game, and they end the year regular season. Let me say that, regular season, with the last of the regular season games. Good to see everybody in here. If you look at the crawl, like I said, if you're on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. I don't have my Instagram on tonight. So I got to tell all the Instagram people they got to get over here. So if you got anybody who's on Instagram, if you can pop out, say, hey, Captain Jack's doing a show, because I recharged my tablet, so I would be ready. Win or you're in, and go in. Hey, by the way, yeah, Bishop's in here. Good to see you there, shipmate. And salute to all the folks that are here. Salute to everybody. I do need to show this. You are watching on Roku TV. You are watching on Roku TV. Please watch your language. I definitely need to watch my language. And it makes it easier. It makes it easier for the cut-ups when you watch your language. And because we are new to Roku TV, I haven't been blasted yet by the folks that came in. And folks, trust me, I have the biggest potty mouth going. What's up? Raider puppets in the house. Yeah, you can say buck the Chargers. There you go. You can say buck the Chargers. You say futhermuckers. I don't like those futhermuckers because it's not a swear word. But if you can't do it, then don't. Just try to watch your language because we are on Roku TV and I'd like to stay on Roku TV because it's a great opportunity for all of us to get the words out there. And again, if I can stop swearing, if AJ Brayu, the bishop, can stop swearing, at least for a period of time when he's doing his sermon, I want to get the words right. If he's doing his sermon, and that's a man of God, but he's a salty sailor, if he can do his sermon without swearing, you guys can do it. Guys and gals, mates and wenches, everybody's in the house. We'll see everybody. Hey, yeah, Ron McClendon from Virginia. Good to see you, brother. I will be waiting forward to see you. Buck, that's B, Buck the Chargers. And Mike Guerrero says he's already given us our score. We'll see if that happens. The phone number, and I'll put that up as well later on. But we got a 2-hour show. But I don't want to talk for 2 hours. This is why I like everybody to pop in. In fact, what I might do, I might go on Instagram, even though I'm kind of late, because I like to make sure that people can come in. Yeah, I'll go on Instagram. But if I go on Instagram, remember, you can't call my phone because then it'll screw up my Instagram. So we'll do it that way. Let me get my phone on. Whoa. That's a bit much. Reverb. Wish I had something harder to put it on. So anyway, let me get this straight. Again, it's you don't know jack about sports. It's Thursday night. I got a lot of stuff on my desk. So I can't. I need something. There it is. Is it solid? Yes, it's solid. Okay, good. I got my phone doing live. I think we're live. We live? Oh, now we're live. Okay, well, good. We're doing Instagram. I am now live on Instagram. Cool beans. You are watching the show. Where do you get that hat? I've had this hat for a long time. Like I said, there's a lot. It's an old. I can't even remember what the. If you're on Instagram, please come over to YouTube. I just went over. I just pushed this so you guys can get over. Go to YouTube, Captain Jack Rackham. Oh my God. I'm getting all of these things, and I have Facebook turned off. I don't know why. So if you hear these dings, it's because of the conversation on Facebook, and it always pops in. Herbert needs to go down hard. I agree with that. We got to keep Bosa off a Carr, that's for sure. Slap the chokers. I know what he meant. Matt Hughes, I still got to get back with you, partner. I didn't see that you were blocked. I don't know why, but I'm glad that you're here. And the fake Pirates. Again, this is an old, was it a long time ago, man? This hat is over like 20 years old. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, reverb. Big Al's in the house. Chris Gang's in the house. Good to see you, brother. And hello. Oh, we got Killa Cuz, aka Corey the Raider. Oh, Flyer, man. See, I was trying to find him. Hammer's in the house. Good to see everybody. I've never seen. Yeah, it's awesome. That's why I popped it in there. If you are on Facebook, please come over to YouTube because on some of the things I can see that there's a comment, but I can't see who it is. And on the other Facebook channel, I don't even get any of the comments until later. Ooh, upgraded the Anijo. I think it's the Anijo in Spanish. Good to see everybody. Boy, we're with everybody saying, oh, this, that, and the other thing. If you're on Instagram, I'm talking to you, Instagram. Everybody over on Instagram, please come over to YouTube. Please come over to YouTube. Okay? Even if I wait, see, that's the one thing with the phone. Please come over to YouTube. And I hope that this is right. Again, Facebook, come over to YouTube. Instagram, come over to YouTube. Carr going to play the chip on his shoulder from the Bosa comments. Yeah, I hope so. Just like Joe Burrow had that in his mind when the coach was talking about, well, don't fit him for a gold jacket yet. Threw for 525 on the Ravens. But we need the Ravens to win this weekend. We need the Ravens to win, and we need the Jaguars to win, and then we're in the playoffs, period. We don't even have to play the game. Well, actually, I got to play the game. But if the Ravens win and beat the Steelers, and if the Jaguars win and beat the Colts, although that's probably not going to happen, we're in the playoffs. And then it's a matter of where is the seating, because we're going someplace cold. Cincinnati, Buffalo, Kansas City. I think I don't think Tennessee can drop out of the 1 seed, but I think that they got it. But it's going to be someplace called. Hey, good evening there, Sarah. Good to see you. And Mike Sarah says the best. We need to beat the Chargers, period. Just beat them, and then we'll worry about the seeding later. Again, hello on Instagram. Hello, Instagram. Please come over to YouTube. If the Bishop has the it's only an upset this year, but the Jaguars have beaten the Colts pretty consistently the last several years in Jacksonville. China's in the house as well. Good to see you, China. And hopefully we'll get Sarah in here or China and all the other ladies that are here. We love the ladies. We love the ladies. The ladies, the ladies. We love the ladies. The Raider ladies. Yeah, that's probably what it was saying. Good to see everybody. I don't want to play the Patriots. That's what Alex said. Honestly, it would be karmic. It would be karmic to play the Patriots. It would be karmic. Because remember, their big dynasty started on the Tango Foxtrot game. Bring Jerry, it's Jerry Robinson. Jerry Richardson's the former owner. And Violator can come on anytime. Jerry Robinson will come on. I just need to get him on here. And at this point, it doesn't matter who we play. We just have to play the Chargers. That's the only game that we need to worry about. It's the only game we need to worry about. Beat the Chargers. Because you win against the Chargers, you're in. Win and you're in. And it doesn't matter what happens after that. We control our own destiny. Hey, Facebook user, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Please come over to YouTube because first off, I don't know who that is. Everybody on Instagram, I see on Instagram. I've turned my phone on. Please come over to YouTube. It's Captain Jack Rackham. Waller allegedly is playing. Carrier's coming back. Dick Vitale Where did you see that, Dick Vitale, with Derek Carrier coming back? You mean about Darren Waller? What's the source on that? I haven't seen that yet. I saw that Waller was brought back from the COVID list. I did not see that Carrier was coming back, because Carrier, if you get Carrier and Moreau and Waller in at the same time, wow. But here's the thing. Those guys need to block, because we've won the last 3 games by doing what? Stopping the run and running the ball. In that order, stopping the run and running the ball. Yeah, I was going to say Carrier practice last week. Okay, well, first time reading about it. I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying I must have missed it. But Derek Carrier is a fantastic tight end. So again, I must have missed it. I am not perfect. I'm not OG Daniel. I know I said that because he's in here. And I hope you guys and gals had a chance to see the John Madden show that we had the other night. Be sure to watch. I know it. For everybody that's in here, I would venture to guess, hopefully I would venture to guess that you are already subscribed to my channel. If you are, thank you. I want to get to 2,000 subscribers. I really do. I want to get to 2,000 subscribers. Tell your friends. We're a little bit closer to 2,000 subscribers, so I want to get there. Please tell your friends. I want to get to 2,000. Waller and Carrier, sweet if it happens. Oh yeah, Helm, good kid, but he's not Derek Carrier. And I agree with Mike Sarah. We've been getting by because the defense has been winning us games, and that's the bottom line. Defense has been winning us games. I'm going to turn on the comments. Okay. Again, if you're on Instagram, please come over to YouTube. Let me put the link up. I know OG's going to be in here. Okay, there's the link. I know OG will be in here. And again, I got to show this. You are watching on Roku TV. Please watch your language. Just pretend that you're having an animated subject, an animated discussion in church. Dallas Roberts, good to see you. I saw Dallas in Indy. Good to see you, brother. Your neighbor's a Charger fan? Wow. So you take pills for it, AJ? Joke. Anyway, the link is up. Try not to. Yep, it's like right on cue, man. Right on cue.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. Hey, you got your green screen up, but it's green.
Well, yeah, it doesn't work unless I get an invite through Chrome.
Oh, okay. I tell you what. Do you want me to give you? I was going to say I give you a Chrome invite.
No, I'm good, man. I was just looking at this game. The only thing I see that could be bad is Brandon Parker. But if we've got a good blocking tight end helping him out, maybe we can stop Boza.
Yeah, you had it right the first time, Boza.
Yeah, I did. But yeah, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. I flew in. Not that I really flew, but when I leave work at night, and Daniel knows this, I have X amount of time that I have to get home. So let's just say that I am a little bit over the speed limit because I need to make sure I get home in time. Okay. And so because I want to be sure that I'm here for you, and remember that we can only do 2 hours for Roku, and we got that going on. Did they just score again? I got the Lightning game. Yeah, they just scored again. And there's a fight too. So now that there's no Thursday night games, I actually have to. The Lightning are winning 4-0. at Amalie against the Calgary Flames. So that's what I'm watching. Yeah, and AJ, the Beard Brothers. We'll copy with that. That's good. Good to see everybody. How's the food in Vegas? It depends on where you go.
Like
right?
anywhere else.
Yeah. Were your arms tired? Yeah. Boy, I just flew in, and boy, are my arms tired. I know. Yeah. And Alex says we need to help Parker, as did OG.
Yep, absolutely. We've got to do something about Bozo. They have no running defense, so I am praying that Josh Jacobs is feeling 100%. I'm hoping they got him wrapped up, Kevlar, whatever they got to do, make sure he's getting the right injections or painkiller or whatever. But just we need him because their run defense is trash. It's the third worst in the league. They're weak over the middle. Now, secondary is great. So we don't need to challenge them there unless they start creeping up. But and we got Josh Jacobs running the ball or play action. We can do this. But the thing is, our defense, I believe week 4, we didn't put a lot of pressure on Herbert, right? We need to change that. That needs to be fixed. I know their O-line's good, but we need to be better. And I'm sure Gus Bradley will probably make adjustments like he did last game, or the last 3 games. Okay. In the last 3 weeks, we have been the top defense in the NFL. We've got a shot. We've been getting better. That's why we're no longer number 30. We're up at number 20 in that quick a time.
Right.
But if Gus Bradley can make the adjustments we need to make, and we get Brandon Parker some help, I'm not scared of this game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but if we can pull enough D, because our D wasn't as good in week 4 as it is right now.
That's right.
We get that D rocking. It's going to be a close score, but with Waller coming back, our offense will score more. And if they don't bracket him, they're going to pay a price. If they do bracket him, everybody else they're not going to eat. They're going to feast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think we're going to go back to scoring a lot, and we can hold them down. It's ours. Don't worry about these other games. I don't want to go in that way.
No, I don't care. I don't care what the other parameters are. Okay. To be honest, we will know as fans, but I'm hoping that the guys say, oh, well, we're in because the Jags upset the Colts and the Steelers lost. I don't care. We need to go in and win. That's the only thing that should be on our mind. And that's what I want. And I hope that they will keep whatever quiet because, that's what, and again, Sharif is making some good points. 2,000-yard wide receiver, Jared Cook, the tight end, not Nick Mullins or Drew Lock. This is a different animal. Yes, Sharif, but what we need to do, and I'm hoping that we will continue to run the ball because that is what has won us the last few games. Run the ball, stop the run. And then if that's being, and then you throw those passes to Waller. And then you throw Renfro 6 passes minimum because then he gets the record, 105.
Right.
The record. Okay. And, we just need the defense to play lights out. I know that that's actually kind of in bad taste because that's what Sean Merriman used to call himself, lights out. No, but we need to have the defense play lights out against the Garglers, and we win the game. Again, if you're on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, please come over to YouTube.
So let's say everything stays pretty much the same. There's the top 5 seeds. They shuffle around a little bit, but they stay where they're at, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There's 2 more seeds, us and whoever falls in behind us if we win, right? So chances are whoever the 3 seed is, we'd end up playing. And I don't care who it is. Okay. People are saying, oh, I don't want to play this team. I don't want to play this team. I want to play everybody. I want to play them all.
Right.
We play them all. We're doing right. We're doing right. We don't need to be afraid of anybody. We need to just go after their throats. If Buffalo's the 3 seed and it's cold in Buffalo, Good. They got no running attack. They're a one-dimensional team to start. Just get after them. I don't care if we have to play the Bungles. Okay. The weather in the Midwest has actually been pretty mild, hasn't it?
Actually, it has been.
Yeah, so it's not going to be a real cold weather game. We just need to go out and get a little of vengeance. I don't. If we get two games into the playoffs, okay, the only coaching change you're going to see is part of Rich Bisaccia's title, the word interim removed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want all these guys are talking about these rumors. Dude, we just got this week. That's all we got.
Right. And I was going to say the Corey put up, who do you not want to see? I don't care. I don't care who it is because we got to win. Okay. If we win, we're going to play cold weather. It doesn't matter. You know, if it's Buffalo, if it's Cincinnati, if it's New England.
Oh, I'd love that one, but we don't decide that.
Yeah. And so there you go. And you know, Sharif, like I said, and I am giving Sharif the title of the number one car hater there is. And he's proud of that. And again, but he definitely is a Raiders fan. He's just not a fan of Derek Carr.
Right. Well, Sharif, let me explain something to you. If you go back and look at the records of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played in the NFL and won Super Bowls, look at their interception to touchdown ratios. Those interception ratios are high because they take more chances. So, yeah, whatever.
What was it? I thought it was. Oh, I thought I had it on. Yeah, Willie Wayne. Willie Wayne says Derek Carr should give him the treatment like they did in was it the movie with Burt Reynolds?
The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard. There you go. Yeah.
And then they did the remake with Adam Sandler. Right. Give Joey Bosa the hit instead of the refs. All right. Well, no, save one for the refs too, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah. His fumbles suck.
Yep.
Sharif, we get it. We get it. We know.
Sharif, when you can go play perfect football, let me know, man.
Yeah. And so I don't care. Like I said, I don't care who is the quarterback. It can be Satan himself. And I know that that's going to piss off my boy Bishop. But go with my thoughts here. If Satan Hussein, from Saddam Hussein, if Satan Hussein is playing quarterback for the Las Vegas Raiders, I don't care as long as he wins. Okay? As long as he wins. So it doesn't really matter. And again, I'm not blowing up Sharif because I love Sharif. He gets great conversation.
No, I'm not dissing him. I'm just saying there's a lot more to consider than just what you see on TV. You got to know the game. You got to know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the game that we don't even understand when it comes to coaching. None of us do. That's why we're not NFL coaches or anything else. But
good to see you, Bernie. Good to see you, brother.
If you put it into perspective, if we win and Carr throws 2 interceptions, that means the defense won for us. Oh, that's happened 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
But we can't do that. It's playoff time. We got to clean it up a little bit, but we're still going to be at a point where we're going to have to take chances. You're talking about playing the top teams in the NFL. You're not going to just go your game plan and it's going to be perfect. No, that doesn't work that way. You're going to have to, at some point in the game, go, got to take a shot here.
Yeah.
Is what it is. Get that jump ball to someone who can get it. Don't throw jump balls to Djax. He's not that guy. But if you get in a situation where you have to go jump ball and it's Darren Waller, or it's a Derek Carrier, or a Foster Moreau,
yes,
or I'm sorry, Zay Jones can go up. He can climb a ladder.
Well, okay? But no, don't use him like that. That's where Edwards high points the ball.
Edwards. You got to go jump ball, throw it to Edwards, man. Carr's got to be able to say, okay, We're not just going to go to Waller. We're going to go to everybody. We're spreading it around.
Yeah.
Whoever's doing well, we're going to keep them in there, keep them going. That's what he's going to have to do. Okay. And he's going to do his checkdowns. This guy's covered. Okay. Well, if it's Brian Edwards and you need it, you take the shot and hope he comes up with it.
That's it.
You know,
I'm gonna cut to the chase on this one there, OG. I mean, you don't have to give me a score, but if you feel comfortable about it, you can do that, or you can give me like maybe a spread.
give me a score.
Okay.
Car throws, like by a vowel. Car throws for 2 touchdowns. We run one in maybe with Ruggs. Okay. And we kick 2 field goals. So what's that going to be?
That's
20,
21,
27.
27. Yeah.
That's what our potential is with Darren Waller back in. Without Darren Waller, I'm going to call it 24. Okay. And that's what I think we should be at scoring wise. That's just thinking out logically as best I can from what I've seen the last 3 weeks. And if we can hold them to 20 or between 20 and 21 points, that's where I think our defense could pull it off. Our defense has been holding everybody to 16.5 points a game for the last 3 games. This is the Chargers. They're high scoring, high flying. 20 to 21 points. That's just, and I usually just make predictions on feelings. That one is something I've been thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I got us.
Okay. Sharif has 4 field goals. And let's see here. People are talking about Ruggs, and again, we don't have Ruggs, but I know that that in the off season we are going to be looking hard at somebody that can run a 4.2 that can catch. That's something we're going to need
in the draft and in free agency.
Yes, and we might. Like I said, we might re-sign Deshaun. Maybe it's up to him, and hopefully hopefully we get Dick Vitale in here. Hopefully we get Jason Dean in here, and Sharif, you're always welcome as well. You know that, and because like I said, I love hearing from. I say Sharif. I love hearing from Jason Dean. I love hearing from Thing.
Dick Vitale made a really great comment just there.
Let's see that.
Prescott 14 fumbles, Murray 13 fumbles, Carr 12, Fields 12, Cousins 11, Roethlisberger 11. Carr's in the middle of the pack on those guys.
Right. And Sharif, like I said, we know the Chargers kicked our butts, but we gave them a 21-point lead.
Their defense hadn't even come together yet.
It's a different game, man. It's a different game. Okay. In the last few games, we've actually been decent coming out of the gate. Okay. We haven't been playing behind at the onset for a while. Okay. And I like that. We've been charging out a lot better than we have been at the beginning of the year. And again, I know that you're not a fan of Derek Carr, Sharif. That's fine. I don't care who. Like I said, Satan Hussein could be quarterback, and as long as he performs and doesn't give the game away, I'm going to support him. I don't care who the players are because I am a Raiders fan, and you know that I am not anti-Derek Carr, and I don't blow smoke up Derek Carr's platoon. Normally I said took us, but I wanted to change it up. But it's just a matter we got to win the game. So, and OG thinks we are, and that's what I'm saying.
I think we're going to win. I'm not 110% confident, but I'm about 70 to 80% there. I really think if we do it smart, the way things have been going the last 3 weeks, our defense, usually it takes a defense a whole season with a new defensive coordinator to come in. We pulled it together week 15. And now look where we are, man. I'm telling you, after 8 years, I see what I see. Sharif, well, you've been following the Raiders for 8 years. How long you been following the Raiders, Cap?
No. He's only talking about the Carr years.
Oh, the Carr years. Okay.
I can vouch for Sharif. Sharif is a very long time Raiders fan.
I saw. Okay, let's go to year one. I saw Carr was our new rookie, third string, but by the time preseason was over, he was a starter, and he earned it. If you looked at him in the preseason, these other guys were a joke. Okay, Carr was growing quickly. We got to a 12-4 season, and my brother, who hates the Raiders, he's a Buccaneers fan, said, if Carr hadn't broke his ankle, y'all would have won the Super Bowl. He goes, hey, I was already waiting for you to talk trash. I knew it. Carr broke his ankle. Carr also went through how many head coaches in 8 years?
Yeah.
How many defensive or offensive coordinators, and how many systems did he have to learn in 8 years?
Yeah.
Okay. Carr's the real deal. He's already got all the Raiders' quarterback records. Now he's gotten a defense. Okay. He's gotten some weapons. We did lose one, and he lost his head coach. All this diversity, everybody's talking about what a great story it'll be. The Raiders coming through this diversity. You don't screw your diversity. I mean, my damn Lombardi.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about it.
I got to say this, and I'll put it back up. I want everybody out here, especially also if my boy Bishop AJ can send out some positives, because again, Bishop's the man, and Robert Bigler is my Kansas City buddy, like Richie Riche is my Bronco buddy. Robert Bigler, class act Kansas City fan, Him and his wife tested positive for the Rona. Shipmate, my best to you. And I know that Bishop will if he doesn't posit in the comments, I know he will be saying, because you're getting a lot of positives there. We got Violator in here. Violator, you can definitely come in anytime you want, brother.
Skipper, you got a bot?
I got a bot. Okay.
Bot in the chat.
Okay, hang on. Up, I see it. Okay. Let me try to find him on YouTube. And I can, because I was told to try to get him out in YouTube as well. And this way, I can remove him. I'm sorry. Gosh dang it. Okay, good. Let me go find the bot. There we go. And let's see here. Report. There we go. So I got it reported there and on YouTube. So I got.
Did you block it?
I'm going to them in StreamYard. So I did the one thing via YouTube, and sorry guys, got a lot of things going on. And hello.
Yeah, you don't want this messing with your channel.
Yep. I'm trying. Okay, I blocked them.
Yep. That's Sesame Street stuff, bro.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm going to call it, like I said, Gallagher. I don't know where am I getting Daniel OG. Because it was the G. OG Daniel says it's a win. 27 to something less than 27.
It's either 24 or 27 versus 20 or 21. That's my thoughts on it.
Okay, and there you go. Power and prayer, hallelujah. That is from the Bishop, and that is heartfelt. So there you go. And so we got it. Violator.
Nice shot, Captain.
What?
Nice shot. You got the bot.
I got the bot. Did I get him again?
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nice shot. Was that a headshot?
Yeah, it was a boom. It was a pop. Daniel, you take care. Let me see. Was it Jared? Yes, you can call in. I'm going to let go of Daniel. I'm going to get Raphael in here. And again, if you want to, and actually, don't waste it. Jared's gonna tell us who the coaches in the USFL are. I know who they are because I was listening to Cowturd on the way home. But yeah, you can do that as well. Daniel, always a pleasure, brother. Thank you for coming in. Always fun.
Give me a call tomorrow. I told you about that idea I had about the Roku thing, and hey, I did pretty good. Didn't swear.
You did, man. It's
amazing. 2 nights in a row. 2 in a row.
You can do it. You can do it all night long.
Not for long, but okay. I'll be cussing after I jump off.
All right. All right. That's OG Daniel, man. Gotta love him. Got Raphael in here. Thank you there, Raphael. Yeah, and Violator's in there. Violator, I put the link up again. Violator, you can trust me. I want Violator in here. We
Oh
want
yes.
Violator. We want Violator. And what is it? Jared, you can call in. Hang on a second, Raphael.
Okay.
I gotta get Jared. Okay, I got him in here. Hey, Jared, you're in here, and you got you're in with Raphael. Raphael, I got Jared on the line as well. So we got a honestly like a two screen.
Ah
What's
yes.
going on, gentlemen? Good to see you both.
I'm very good right now.
Here, Cap. First off, I gotta say sorry about your boys tonight. We coached your Flyers 6-2 tonight in Philadelphia. We have won 10 in a row, and we are looking mighty good right now. Let's just say.
Yeah, the Flyers have played really well. Well, they lost like 10 or 11 in a row. Then they won a lot of games, and then the last 5 or 6 they've been losing.
Yep. And the Penguins are hot right now. The Penguins are smoking hot right now. They're looking pretty good. However, I mean, they beat the Blues last night. I had a friend who was at the game last night in Pittsburgh. Of course, let's see them come back to beat the Blues. And then tonight they started out great. 3 goals in the first, and they went on to just basically smash the Flyers 6-2. But yeah, as we said, we have 4 coaches now in the USFL that have been announced, believe it or not.
Okay, and there's what? There's 8 teams. This is half of the teams, right?
That's correct, yes. 4 of them have already been named, however. Pittsburgh has not named their coach yet, however. I believe there's a couple other teams that have not been announced yet. Pittsburgh is one of them, obviously, however, being one of them. And like I said, there are a couple other teams that have not been announced yet. But the teams that hired the coaches today, a couple big surprises today with 3 of the names that came out of the coaching circle, if you will.
Okay.
I mean, we got Kevin Sumlin, of course, with Houston.
And that's a great hire, Kevin Sumlin, man. That's a good coach.
Yeah, I think he'll do well at Houston. I think he'll do fine there. I mean, we've always done over the years at A&M, Arizona, and, of course, like I said, like he was at Houston. We got Todd Haley.
Yeah, I heard that for the Tampa Bay Bandits. Oh my God. And so he's local. By the way, Violator, Wayne, it says your device is not connected. I'm going to boot you because you don't have your camera on. So I'm gonna boot you, brother. Come back in again. So so we can get that connection squared away. Okay, go ahead there, Jared.
We got, like I said, Todd Haley, of course, at Tampa Bay. We all know about his history, of course, with Pittsburgh and Cleveland, of course, when he's been a little out there, shall we say, however, and he has his qualms, if you will. And, of course, Mike Riley in New Jersey, which is very interesting. They got him in New Jersey.
Yeah, Mike Riley. Now, where do I know that name from?
Riley used to coach Oregon, if you remember.
That's right. The old Oregon coach. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But the teams that have not announced hires yet are Michigan, Birmingham, Pittsburgh, and New Orleans, however. So those are the ones that have not been announced yet, though.
Okay.
But I think they will be coming in time. But speaking of coaches, however, I think come Monday we're going to see 5 coaches axed on Monday. I think
okay.
Joe Judge is gone.
I want to know. You're going to tell me the names now, right?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you the names.
Okay.
Gone, yeah.
I want to hear it.
Matt Nagy definitely gone to Chicago as well as the GM. The Bears have got to retool that organization from the top on down. However, it's a shit show.
Gosh darn it! Damn it, Jared!
I just had to say that. That was the only one I want to say. It's a dumpster fire.
Okay.
It's a dumpster fire.
You're making me do work, bro.
Number 2, I think the Giants are going to get rid of Joe Judge. I mean, there's been some serious talk more and more the last few weeks about him being gone, I think. Right now, we know Dave Gettleman's probably going to retire, and the Mayor family want to go in a different direction unless they give Judge one more year, but I think he's almost gone at this point. However, in New York, I've been talking to some people up there, however, they say that the Giants just really need to just get back, however, somehow, some way, at least some respectability. I mean, Judge, I was a decent hire. I mean, don't get me wrong, back in the day, but now I don't know if they're going to keep him around much longer.
Okay, real quick, who's the last 3, brother? Because I'm going to get to Raphael, and then I'm gonna open it up. And I love hearing from you, but I gotta be snap.
I think Pete Carroll's gonna be gone.
Yeah,
in Seattle.
I can see
that. Vic Bangino in Denver definitely is gone. I think he's number 4, and as number 5, this one really throws me for a curve, though. But I think unless they bring him back for another year too, it could be Mike Zimmer in Minnesota. You never know.
Yeah, it depends. It depends because they're more of like a family type of thing, and they might give him like another year. We'll see. But yeah, it's possible for Zimmer as well. Hopefully, Violator, come back in. Get your stuff squared away, man, because I want to hear from Violator. Hey, and one last thing, people were out. I'm gonna get you out on this, Jared. God, I got a big zit right on my chin. I've been feeling it. It's right here. I feel like I'm back in high school again.
Yeah.
What do you feel about Jim Harbaugh possibly leaving Michigan for the NFL?
I think he's been in Michigan for several years. We know, however, he finally got the monkey off his back. No pun intended, however, by finally beating Ohio State. But the question is, however, he's been in the rumor circle for the last 2 or 3 years of getting some big jobs, however, out there. Now, there's been talk that the Giants are looking at him exclusively, but I'm telling you right now, and I know Eddie Winslow just said this earlier, and I'm saying it right now, I think Mark Davis would be a fool not to talk with him right now about getting the Raiders done. I would love to see the Raiders. I think the Raiders would be wise to hire him right now.
Oh yeah, and the thing is that he started his coaching, or at least the beginnings of his coaching career, with as a quarterbacks coach, offensive assistant. So yeah, getting him here would be great.
Indeed.
I think he's going to take the job. I just have that feeling. I think the Raiders would be wise to look at him right now. Because who else is out there right now that would jump at you right now? A few years ago, like the last year or two, after we saw what happened last year with Gase and all these other fires, how that Harbaugh was being talked about, all of Pat Fitzgerald. But right now, I think right now, if like I said, if he does not take the Giants job, Howard, and I think the Giants are going to go a different direction, Howard, I wouldn't be surprised if, again, and there's a couple names out there that right now are starting to surface early on. One of the names that was talked about last year, obviously, was Eric Bieniemy. Does he get a chance to get interviewed again for another job? Possibly, maybe. But at the same time, there's also talk maybe Josh McDaniels might finally be seeing the light out. But as you know, he's been, the last decade or so, 15 years, for a coaching job. So who knows if he's going to stay much longer in New England, or just take over for Belichick when it's happening. But right now, I think the Raiders right now, first thing this weekend, I know you're going to be out there in Vegas with Eddie Winslow on Sunday. I'll be looking for you guys on the tube, of course. But if I'm the Raiders Monday morning, the first thing I'm doing is calling Jim Harbaugh and saying, how fast can you be in Las Vegas, however? And I would not be surprised by next week you're going to start seeing an interview happen.
Okay, well, I'll take it under advisement. I'm going to get you out on that, Jared. Always a pleasure, partner. Thank you for popping in.
No problem. Have a good time in Vegas. I'll see you guys on TV on Sunday night.
Hopefully so, man. You be well.
All right, see you.
All right, that was Jared. Raphael, I see God's back there. God, I see you. And
Wow.
Wayne Mabry, it's still it says not your not device is not connected. Try to get those. I don't know why, because I definitely want Violator in here.
Oh, right.
And Violator, if you need to call in, just call in. If it's just the phone, 813-699-0834. 813-699-0834. God, stand by 1 second. I want to get with Raphael real quick. Raphael, your thoughts of what's going on real quickly.
All right, because I want to be quick right now, because right now the most important game right now this week, the last week of the regular season, is gonna be San Diego Chargers versus Las Vegas Raiders. So I might know, because I just look into stats right now, that Justin Herbert for the San Diego Chargers, he might be as good as passing yards, rushing yards, but Justin Herbert doesn't seem too much at level, because Derek Carr got everything. He got the ability, he got the speed, and he was just like a veteran Las Vegas Raiders, because he's been doing it all. And let's not forget about the comeback where he came out to save us today. So right now, it is up to a battle royal, because it's all right now, because there's two options for the Las Vegas Raiders: win or win. That's the two options right now.
That's right. Yeah, and again, I was gonna say that, but Richie, it's LA Chargers. And you know what? Even Jerry Robinson on the show last night said the San Diego Chargers, because everybody knows them as the San Diego Chargers. But now I got to ask Raphael, because unfortunately we know We know that the Panthers are going to lose to the fake
Fake
Pirates,
Pirates.
right? But I got to ask: are there any big changes coming in for the Panthers? Are they going to keep their coach? Are they going to or are they going to fire him too? And who is going to be your quarterback next year? That's what I want to know.
Oh, the next quarterback for this year right now, well, it could be a shocking surprise, but I will see the statement of the Panthers right now. Getting fired of Matt Rule, but right now we need to focus about the next quarterback this year because it might be the director of the Carolina Panthers and you had to focus on staying on Sam Darnold or Cam Newton. But in my ways, I will say that if Russell Wilson doesn't have a contract for the next season, it might be a shocking moment if the Carolina Panthers took Russell Wilson for the Seattle Seahawks. But it is about
Russell Wilson's going somewhere. I can see him. I can see him possibly going out to Carolina. But here's the thing about Wilson. Where I
yes.
can see Russell Wilson going is New York. Why? Because his girlfriend is in the industry, and that's where all the money is. I can see Russell Wilson going to New York. That's just my opinion.
It might be the Giants probably because the Jets I don't know because it sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, they're not going to have two Wilsons on the team.
But there is but we need to focus it about searching a quarterback which is closing to the area of North Carolina or maybe from Georgia, from New York. So there's a lot of possibilities right now about searching a new quarterback for this season right now. The next season of 2022, 2023. But let's see what happens at the Carolina Panthers that next season because right now it is okay to lose against Tampa Bay fake Pirates, but that really hurts. But that's okay.
That's it. Hey, Raphael, always a pleasure, brother. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you check out Rafael Chasin Montillo.
Yes,
I got it right. Rafael Chasin Montillo. Check him out on YouTube, on Instagram, on all of the different things. He talks sports with the best of them. And we appreciate you being on the show, brother. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, Captain Jack, and always a pleasure to see all these shows about sports right now. But El Capitán Rafael se despide, and much love to Captain Jack and Wayne Mabry as Nos later. Salute to you, and I hope you see you there. So and I gotta say it for all these fans right now, Raider Nation, there's no tomorrow. It's about today. So salute to you.
That's right. Salud también.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care, Rafael. Thanks for popping in, brother.
Yes.
All right. That's Rafael. We're going to hear. And remember, Wayne, I don't know why it's his camera. And Wayne, I'm going to post this as well. Okay. Wayne, if you're still here, use this number. Okay. This is the Google number. And this way we can at least have him call in via Google. 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. If you're on Instagram, I'm talking to you, Instagram, right now. Please come over to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. And even Richie Riche thinks that Wilson's going to be going over to the Giants. Again, it's big market. He's got to figure out for his wife. Now, we're gonna talk to God. God, you're muted. I'm going to unmute you. No, I'm trying to unmute you. God, there you go. God, you're unmuted. Remember, God, I got to show you. Remember, we are on Roku TV, so please watch your language. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing awesome, dude. Actually, I appreciate it, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, Lucas, you can come in. Yeah, you can. Lucas, here's the link, Lucas. He wants to be backstage. If you want to come in as well, because God's in here, there's the link, Lucas. Lucas is cracking. You got it, brother. Here's the
How
link.
you doing, Sarah?
Yeah, isn't Sarah special? I want to see Sarah because I know she's going to be a dynamo. A dynamo. What you got for me tonight, there, God?
Nah, Sarah's good people.
She
Yeah.
is. Yes, that's it. What now, the God? I got to ask you, since you are the Almighty and you are the All-Knowing. And by the way, we do. And I gotta preface this. We have a real bishop, God, Bishop AJ. So he is. I'm not saying it sacrilegiously. I'm not. I'm saying it for fun, Bishop AJ. But his moniker is God. That's what I'm. It says right there on the thing. It says God. So God, yeah, God is. And Richie Riche says God is a talking car. It's like my mother, the car. So that's it. So God, what do you got? What do you got for us? What do you think? What are your thoughts on the game? And what are your thoughts on if because again everybody and sure we know Sharif don't like their car. We
Mhm.
got that. But even Sharif is obviously looking to hopefully for a win. But he keeps saying we've been playing some mediocre quarterbacks. But we did beat Carson Wentz, and Carson Wentz is not a mediocre quarterback. Okay, so we did beat Carson Wentz when it counted. Herbert, I think this our team is different this game than it was when we played them earlier in the year, and I really think that the way that the defense has been coming together, we can stop. We can limit the offense of the Chargers, and as long as we run and limit them, then we should be able to win. What are your thoughts on that? Or I wanted to hear your opinion, God.
Oh yeah, no, 100%, man. I mean, everything you just said is straight on point. Um, and to the bishop, I cannot confirm nor deny. I've already been in touch with him. The but it's yeah, like you said, it was a different team when we played them last time. It was early in the year.
Mm-hmm.
We had different people, different coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it, and the whole car situation is everybody looks at, oh, okay, look at the 12 interceptions. Well, look at 29 fourth quarter comeback. If you would say, okay, Justin Herbert, everybody would say, yep, I'd take him over Carr. I get that. And you know what? Stat wise, I would too. But when it comes down to it, if you needed somebody to win the game with 50 seconds left, I'd take Carr every single time. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like Carr is clutch. It doesn't matter. Like, and that's the thing. Like, people want Carr to be this amazing person and QB, but it's not Carr. Carr is clutch, but sometimes you got to help him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't look at Brady and be like, oh, well, he's just clutch. No, his defense have helped him out so many times. You know what I'm saying? His running, like, it's people just gotta chill on that. You know what I'm saying? And just realize that, yeah, like people get mad after a game, but that's why I said like they're not Raiders fans. They're like they play fantasy football and they
Right.
just want big numbers and touchdowns. Um, Key to the game, Waller, make sure Carr doesn't get tunnel vision. Make sure he doesn't try and just force it to Waller. I don't think he will. You know what I'm saying? But like that's one of the things that he can't get into. Um, Jacobs is ready to go. Like this team is a total different team from when we met the Chargers. Like Derek, everybody knows. Like if you watch the press conferences, they know, like, hey, Derek, this is you know what I'm saying? Like, we're getting you to the playoffs. And that's one thing that people and analysts, they're like, oh, you don't want to see this team. I tell you what, you don't want to see the Raiders because you saw what happened on Thanksgiving when the Raiders put the smack down on Dallas. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, you do not want to see the Raiders. And on the flip side, yeah, we've lost to terrible teams, but with the Raiders, it's any given Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter who you are, we can beat you. As long as our head is in the game, it's like people should be fearing the Raiders. If the Raiders get in the playoffs, if we win Sunday, it's game over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and by the way, does anybody got Violator's number other than me? Because I can't call Violator when I'm on Instagram right now. If you got Violator's number, text him to say dial 813-699-0834. I'm gonna post that as well. So I'm gonna do that. Violator. Hopefully he's still watching. 813-699-0834. There's the number, and hopefully he gets that. Um, and again, all we need to do, I don't care who we play, but we got to win Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, you get into the dance, and things happen. Okay, I will say this: we are lucky, and let me repeat this: we are very lucky that we did not draw Tony Corrente as referee this week. And the only reason we did not draw Tony Corrente was because he was sick, and he didn't know if he would be available for the which game. Because I have it on very good authority, i.e., Ref Guru said that we were going to get Corrente, and Tony Corrente will throw a game against the Raiders.
See, that's why I love you, man, because you know stuff like that. Like as soon as you started saying that, I'm like, I didn't realize that, but as soon as you said his name, it clicked in my head. Like, oh,
Yeah,
damn,
yeah, we didn't get Tony Corrente. But I know this because of Ref Guru, and Violator and me do the show with Ref Guru, and we didn't get Corrente. And here's the other thing as well: if we win Sunday and we go to our playoff game, we will probably not get Corrente until the second round because he is a senior official and he's going to get a playoff game. Okay.
right.
But we probably won't see him in the first round, but we got to get through the first round. We got to get through Sunday. So I'm telling you, the
So
likelihood of us drawing Corrente in the wild card games is probably not going to happen. Where we would get him after that. So we need to just do what we need to do, get on that streak, and then we can win in spite of the SOB.
right. Well, it's curious though, because I haven't looked that far ahead. I don't know if you have, but if we win, we get in. Who do we play first week?
It depends upon where we are seated. If
Right.
if we win and the other people behind us lose, we can be as high as 5.
Right. Yeah.
We
See,
can
I
be as
thought
high as 5.
6.
I think that we can be 6 is kind of where if we win, I think we'll be 6, and if we're 6, we'll play 3. And right now, I think 3. I think 3 is Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's so hard in the AFC because everybody
Yeah,
has like the same record. So
yeah. So I mean, just win. Just win, baby, and
exactly,
let them
by
fall.
any means necessary.
Yeah, so it's like I said, we just got to win. And when we get to the playoffs, then it is you got to beat the other team and you got to beat the seed. That's a tall order as well. That's a tall. Yeah, third seed is the Bengals right now. If we were to get the 6th seed, it would be 3-6, and then what is it? 4-5. So it would be 7 would go to 2, and that would be whoever is behind us would go to Kansas City. If the Raiders were to, like, say, let's say that let's say, okay, and I'm not saying, well, let's just say that
Right.
we
Let's
got the 7th.
just project.
Let's
Exactly.
just say that the Raiders get the 7th seed. The 7th seed would play the 2 seed, and right now that's Kansas City.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just need to ball out and play up to our capabilities. Okay, we just need to ball out.
Which is weird, isn't it? Like hearing that if you're the 7th seed, you play the 2nd seed. Like what?
Yeah. Yeah, and Richie Riche, yeah, thank you there. Titans are 1, Chiefs are 2, Bengals are 3, Bills are 4 as of right now. They're the folks that won their division.
Gotcha.
So
Thank you, Rich.
yeah, well that's Rich is awesome. Yeah, Ren says Leatherwood needs to play a clean game. He's been playing better. He's been playing
He
better.
has. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he came from like he was the most penalized in college, but I mean, we looked at him as he was also the most potential, you know what I'm saying? So, and here's the thing about offensive line that a lot of people don't realize is you need to gel with your offensive line. Like if you look at the offensive line, I need to know, hey, I'm gonna block him, and if you see me like stutter step, then you need to pick him up because I lost him. Like that's one thing that people don't, just looking at a game, people don't realize that how much of a brotherhood the offensive line has to have. You know, they need to be clicking with each other. Same thing, like I've seen running backs do the same thing. Like you could have cut to the left. Your blocker was right there, but the running back didn't trust his blocker. So he, you know what I'm saying? He went the wrong way and got tackled. It's like, dude, just trust him. And so, I mean, I was super critical of Leatherwood. I still am, because of all of his penalties. But at the same time, like I said, it takes a while, you know what I'm saying, for them to, kind of gel together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And folks, like I said, I'm gonna put the what is it, the link up again. We definitely love having you. We are 1 hour and 8 minutes into the show, and aside from I think one S word by Jared of all people. By
Not
Jared.
even OG.
Oh my God, not even OG, not even Godfather. So, wow, Jared throwing the S word out there. I'm not even going to cut it out of the other thing. Just yeah, like I said, no, there is no 7 second dump. I'm
So,
sorry, I wish I could, but no, I don't got a 7 second dump.
so
So
is one thing, the is my mic too loud because I keep hearing
no,
cracking.
no. I have very good speakers. I got Bose speakers, and I got them through the board. So you're running through the speakers that I have, which is Bose speakers, so the mic picks it up. So yeah, no, your mic is fantastic. So you're good to go.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, no, the
God, you still there? Go,
yeah,
God. Yeah, okay, yeah, good. I thought I lost God. We can't lose God. We can't lose God.
yeah,
Yeah.
brother, I'll tell you what, man. The Raiders will never lose God. I got you.
There you go. See, and I do this too. I'm not Catholic, and
Me neither.
I still but I still do the cross. So
Just don't tell nobody else.
yeah, don't tell them. Yeah, oh, I
The
got.
Catholics killed too many people.
Whoa, I did not. La 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 la. I did not say that. I did not say that. Oh, I got another bot. Hang on a second here. Where's the? Oh, I got to get the bot out. Oh my goodness. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, there it is. Okay. I got to get them out in YouTube first. So I report, then I get them out in StreamYard. So I got to do it one at a time. So apologies there, God. But yeah, up. Hang on, wrong person.
Yeah,
Wrong person.
Richie, 100%, dude.
Yeah, let me get the block. Okay, good. I almost blocked the wrong guy. I don't want to do
Salute,
that.
Raphael.
Yeah, yeah. The Russian bots. Tavadish. That's comrade in
That's a Charger bot.
yeah, Charger bot. Okay, so God, you got a score, you got a spread, or what do you got?
Honestly, I'm taking a little higher than other people said. I'm thinking 34-27.
Call from
34-27.
Yeah, Raiders.
Okay. Hey, Violator, is that you?
That's me, Kev. What's going on?
All right, we do got Violator on the line. You know, God, you're gonna be mad at me, God, but I got to get to Violator.
Oh, go ahead, dude. Like I said,
I mean,
I'm good with being in the background.
well, no, I'm just saying you would never tell God, "I'm sorry, God, I got to talk to Violator." Those are words that normally don't come out of your mouth, but God, thank you for being here, brother. Always a pleasure.
I appreciate it, man. Always a pleasure. Raider Nation, win, lose, or tie. Raiders till we die.
There you go. Thanks again, God. We'll see you on the next broadcast.
All right, brother.
All right. That was God, and we got Wayne Mabry on the line, aka Violator. Violator, what was up with your camera, brother?
I don't know, man. I couldn't get that shit to work. You know how it is.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Wayne, I got to run this. We are on Roku TV, so please watch your language. I've only had I don't mind S words, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and you know me, and you know that is strange coming from me because you know how bad I swear.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And I'm glad you came in, brother. Like I said, we got the great Violator Wayne Mabry, the Hall of Famer. By the way, and I got it, folks. I'm showing it on the screen. If you have not purchased your book, The Walk, okay, Footsteps of My Journey by Wayne Mabry, go get this book, okay? He did not goad me into doing a promo. It's because I love the man, and his book is wonderful. It's so wonderful that I haven't broken the bank because it's special to me. I got to get another one so I can read it, but I've read all of the reviews, and everybody loves it. So go get the book, The Walk, Footsteps of My Journey. I said that right, correct there, sir?
Absolutely. Appreciate the promo, brother.
You got it, man. I said, of course I would do that. And by the way, it's V57 has his cigar. Unfortunately, Wayne, the cigar is a little bit farther out of my reach. V57. What's the and Moto Sports, right?
Yeah, but you can't get them on there. That's strictly my clothing and my book. You can get both of those on that site. For the V57s, just inbox me, and I'll send you all the details.
Okay, yes. Go find Violator on all of the channels, and you will be good to go. So again, Wayne, what's going on, brother?
Man, look, it's blessed to be here in another new year, whatever it brings, and just trying to hold my excitement about Sunday, because that's when the showdown takes place.
There you go. Oh, by the way, Desert Raider said here, Kindle, $21, paperback, $23.59 on Amazon. That is for The Walk. Make sure you go get it there as well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Wayne, I got to ask you your thoughts. Now, we said this last night when we were on. And by the way, if you haven't seen the show NFL Nation Live, I did push it as a YouTube advertisement on my show. So I looked at it had I think over 100 views if I saw it correctly.
Yeah, a few hours been on it. I checked it today, but like I said, we just want to increase those numbers, and so we can kind of enlighten all of our listeners and the audience about the history of the Raiders. It's our mission to pass that seed on. We'd be doing the fan base a disservice if we did anything less.
That's for sure. Make sure you go find it because we had Jerry Robinson on, and it was a very entertaining show. And and I didn't even say a lot because when you got Jerry Robinson on, you got Violator on, you got Ref Guru on. I actually shut up for a lot of time. Well, at least for me, I was quiet. So
it was one of those ESN moments, Cap.
So, big guy, what are you looking at again? For those that missed the show, you can go back, but we got Violator on right now. I want you to give your biggest thoughts as far as what we need to do, what we need to not do, and all of the thoughts there. I think I got you before, Kate. Actually, I don't think we gave a score on the show, so this would be the first time that we are calling Or no, actually, we called it last week though, didn't we? For the Fan Media Network.
Yes, with Fan Media. Yes.
Okay, that's another thing. Got to go see Fan Media Network. You guys, if I remember right, you had the Raiders with about 38 points, correct?
38-31. That's my call.
See, my short-term and that was from flying home, and I still remembered it was. I remember 30. That's not bad for an old man. Violator says 38-31. Wayne, please elaborate on that. Why you think it's going to be that score, sir?
Well, I'm going to elaborate on my wishes as far as the game is concerned. First of all, we got to come out with that urgency, do or die. Backs against the wall. Everybody's pretty much written us off and kind of chuckling about it to boot. I've been listening to all the social medias today, and as a fan, it gets your blood boiling just a little bit, but at the same time, you say, well, I can show you better than I can tell you. I saw Mr. Boza on, chirping his pipes about, what they had intended to do. But here's the thing. You always go for the head of the snake. So Justin Herbert, in my wishes, has to go down hard and has to go down often. And that D sets the tone for the day, just like we did in Indy. And the offense came out, took care of business. Let's just bust them up with our running game. I don't think they want to be beat on that much because they're kind of a finesse defense. And I think third lowest against the run. So why not use that tactic until they can stop the run? Beat them up and then kill them over top late.
That's right. Okay. And your feeling, because again, every time you've been able to call, you called it in Dallas, and I'll be very honest, I did not call the Dallas game. I thought it was going to be a double-digit loss, and you had it. You said the Raiders are going to go out there, are going to kick butt and take names in Dallas. They did that. And every time you've had the feeling about that, we've won, and we've won pretty handily as well.
Well, I hope my gut feeling, and that was just a gut feeling that I had. I'm kind of a spiritual guy, so I always go back to David and Goliath, and we're never going to be Goliath. We're always David. So keep your slingshots stretched and with plenty of rocks, and let's just keep pounding on it. Knock that one eye out. That's just my feeling about the game. I think it's going to be a slugfest. And if we get a fair call game, I think that will make the difference because we've kind of got a lot to prove about our character in lieu of what we've been dealing with for the entire season.
Right. Now, I got to ask you a question. I got Richie Richey. I'm back. Luke, I got you, but I want to see, did you want to talk to Richie Richey about anything in particular, brother?
No, look, I just want to give kudos to Richey. Love when he comes on our other shows. Love his just his intelligence about the game. And being that he looks at it from both sides. That shows me that is an educated fan. Those kind, we can go to watch a game anywhere, anytime.
Okay, we'll see that. Richie, I got you on camera so I can see that wonderful expression on your. You got the Canadian smile, a Violator. I mean, it's great. Yeah. I tell you, and he's got wonderful white teeth.
Much respect, brother. Much respect.
So again, 38-31. Richie, I'm gonna kick you backstage one more time because I wanted to make sure that you were here. But I got Luke coming in. Richie says hello to you as well. There, Violator. He will be back out in a minute. And Wayne, while I got you, any further things that you see now? How high of a C do you think that we might be able to get this week?
How high of a what?
Of a C?
CD?
Yeah.
Hell, let's just go for 5 or 6, brother. Nothing less.
There you go. I agree. We can do it too.
They don't want us. Hey, Cap, they don't want us in the dance. They're pretty much letting the public know that they don't want us in the dance, even though they're intrigued about this matchup. And you know why that is, because there will be sparks flying in the Death Star.
There will be. And you know what? I can't wait to see you. When you getting in? You getting in on Saturday or Friday?
Yes, I'll be in on Saturday. You can catch me at the Tropicana the Havana room, we'll be having a blackout party like we used to do, getting warmed up for the big show.
Okay, make sure you guys, there is at the Tropicana, you will see
Havana room.
that's it. Which room? The Havana room?
Havana, yes, sir.
There you go. The Havana
Free
room.
admission.
There you go. Free admission at the Tropicana.
Tropicana.
Make sure you get over there to see Violator. It'll be Violator and Senor, I think, and probably and Gorilla, I'm sure. Well, Violator's going to be there.
Through.
I mean,
oh yeah,
and you know what? I'll even be over there eventually. I will be over there eventually, so don't worry. I will be there. Make sure that you come by and see Violator at Tropicana in the Havana room. That's Saturday night. Free admission. Make sure you're there. There's also some parties up in Fremont. I will be there with Hollywood Raider, but you know, you got to go see Violator. I mean, that is the man. That is the man.
Appreciate that, man. But like I say, it's just a little short fellowship before the battle. Battle of all battles.
That's right. And again, Violator has us winning 38-31. Wayne, your outro, brother.
Hey, look, appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't get on camera. You know how this technology is, and I didn't want to tear my phone up. So
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey, but like I say, we got family that reached out, and that's why I called in. So, like, keep doing what you're doing, brother. You know we all got your back, and like I say, look forward to the Sunday.
You got it, man. I will see you Saturday, and then we will be doing some barking and stomping the yard on Sunday as well.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Stomping the yard, baby. That's what it's about.
All right. Again, my brother, Wayne Mabry, the Hall of Famer Violator. Thank you for joining us. And that's why I put the phone out. I said I definitely wanted to make sure you got in some way by hook or crook.
That's hook or crook, baby. Raider rule number 1 is you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's right. Damn straight. All right. Hey, best to the wife as well there, shipmate. We'll see you Saturday night.
You got it, brother. Take care.
All right. Take care, man. Always good hearing from you.
You got it.
All right.
Much respect.
Much love to you, Violator.
All right, now.
All right. That is Violator, Wayne Mabry. I love, man, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. You can't beat Violator. And like I said, I love everything I do with him. Okay. We're going to go to a 3-screen right now. Okay. Positive Philly, 1 second. Let me put it up as well. We're going to go to a 3-screen because I want to get everybody on. I got Luke on here.
Cool.
And I got Richie Riche. So we got a 3-screen with everybody in here. Gentlemen, how you doing tonight? What are your thoughts on this weekend?
Well, Seattle better win against Arizona, or either Russ or Pete Carroll's going to have to leave.
Well, we actually kind of think that Pete Carroll's going to leave anyway. I mean, and that's not hate. That's not wishful thinking. We just think that because there's reports out already that there's somebody that's already been pretty much identified for the Seahawks job, and I think that and Pete's been there for over a decade, at least 15 years. He's been there a long time.
We won a Super Bowl against you know who.
Yeah, I know. I know.
No hate, Richie. No hate.
That's a game that I drank much about to attempt to forget.
Yeah, it was like no hate, but just the glare. And that's the first time I've seen Richie Riche with a mean face because he's always so pleasant. He's always so pleasant. And you brought up the Super Bowl. Hey, that's okay there, Luke, because I was kicked out of a Super Bowl party for just being very obnoxious during that game as well. So, they did. They kicked me out of it. I was in Guantanamo and I was so happy. I got kicked out of the party. So, but again, so while we got you on screen, gentlemen, okay, Luke is caught now. Now, where do you think, like I said, we think Russell Wilson's going to New York. Where do you think he's going, brother?
Sadly, I think his time is up here in Seattle. but I want to say he's going to New Orleans.
I can see that as well, but I think that New Orleans is kind of a small market for his wife. I think it's small market for his wife, and I don't remember, she's in the music industry, right?
Right. Sierra.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why you happy wife, happy life, and that's why we think that Rodgers is going to go to Denver because his wife or his significant other is from Colorado. You just add the pieces together, and he's more of a chill Colorado type of person. And I don't see him. I don't see him going back to Green Bay. But I was on a flight with a gentleman on the way home who is a big Packers guy. He says that, well, they're reading the tea leaves, and maybe he stays with. Maybe they kiss and make up. Maybe it's one more year. Because I think that at most he's got one more year in if he was to stay in Green Bay. And I don't see it happening though, but maybe they kiss and make up. But I think he goes to Denver. I really do. I think he goes to Denver.
From my perspective, I think Rodgers either signs an extension in Green Bay and stays there basically for the duration of his career, with the caveats in the contract that he basically becomes kind of the guy and the face, and he becomes that recruiting tool that he kept on mentioning he wants to be. With regards to Russell Wilson, that's going to be an interesting one because I think Pete Carroll's kind of outlived his welcome there in Seattle a little bit, because I don't think he's no longer resonating, I don't think, with the college players that are coming in, because he's had so much time away from the college game that he's kind of in between. He's got the energy of a college coach, but then he's not necessarily energizing the NFL players as a result of the repetitive message. That's what you kept on hearing from Russell in some of his interviews, where he said it's been repetitive. I don't really need to go to meetings, that kind of stuff. And I tend to agree with the New York thing for Russell. I think if he's going to move anywhere away from Seattle, considering he's already under contract and still under contract with a no trade clause, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's moving to a market that he and his wife both kind of collectively agree on. Otherwise, what's the point of moving?
Right. Okay. Now, Luke, are you in the Pacific Northwest, or are you just a big Seahawks fan?
PNW.
I'm sorry?
I'm in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, okay. I got bad ears, partner. I thought you said A&W. I'm like, yeah, great root beer, but no, PNW, Pacific Northwest. Okay. Do they even have A&Ws anymore? I got to
go to the
find
restaurant all the time.
Okay, because I like A&W with the root beer float, and their burgers and dogs they're pretty good. They were pretty good. See, you guys got me thinking food. That's not good for me at 10:30 at night when I got to go to sleep early. So now I got to ask you. So Seahawks are playing who? And
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals, and are they going to win? I don't think they're going to win there, Luke. I don't think they're going to win.
Sadly, no, not really.
Okay. So if they're not going to win, and Richie will tell you, Richie's like, nah, they ain't going to win. He's just being honest himself. What is going to be blown up? I think Seattle is going to be totally blown up next year. This offseason, they're going to get rid of Carroll. This is my thinking. Okay, I might be wrong. They're going to get rid of Carroll. They're going to get rid of Russell Wilson. They're going to do a total makeover. They're going to blow things up, and they're going to rebuild, because there are some young, and they got some decent draft picks coming in, if I'm not mistaken. I think that they will rebuild, and maybe within a year or two, with the draft picks they get plus the collateral that they can get for Wilson, I think that it might only be like a year or two away, but it also depends on who the coach is. Now, you're up there in the Pacific Northwest. Who are you hearing is going to maybe take over that job? And by the way, Richie, we're going to talk to you about Vic Fangio, because Jared was under the impression that that's one of the 5 guys that are leaving. So we'll get your opinion on that as well. So you don't think so, but that's fine. Who are you saying, Luke, that you think will be coming in for that job?
For the quarterback job, or
no, for the head coaching job?
Probably, like, I hate to say it, but probably Mike McCarthy from the Green Bay Packers.
Well, but
he was
from Dallas.
He's coaching the Cowboys right now, brother.
So yeah, he's with Dallas.
Yeah. Do you think that Jerry Jones cuts him?
Or are you thinking Kellen Moore from the Cowboys is coming over to you guys?
That I can see. Kellen Moore possibly coming in. Okay. Because I think they would go young. I think they would go young too as well, and that would be something that would make. Lord Rashidus is talking about burgers and bacon. Don't get me hungry. I gotta go to bed. Dang it! I did say dang it. Because trust me, I wanted to say worse than that. Okay, so Kellen Moore comes in. Maybe there are other names now. Does Seattle have a high enough pick that they go after Corral or Pickett? I'm just wondering who do you think that they go after if they go after a draft pick?
We go for like a high college quarterback, like
They pick 7th.
They pick they can get a quarterback at 7 because I don't think the guys.
No, that was traded to the Jets.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because Jamal Adams. That's right.
Yeah, because you have Adams. Yes, okay. You don't have a first-round pick.
Well then you're going to be sucking until next year then. Unless you give up some more collateral and jump in this year, which they might be able to do.
And just for everyone, that means the Jets have the 4th and the 7th pick in this year's draft.
And you know what? And it's amazing all the picks that the Jets have, and they still can't figure it out. Okay.
Do the Lions have the first? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. See, you guys are talking about hot wings.
Oh, jeez.
You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Talking about food. Okay. And then Rashidus with his burgers and bacon. Oh man, that's it. Oh no, they suck again. Luke, I gotta ask. Okay, where do you project the Seahawks to be next year in the NFC West? And I'm gonna talk to Rich. Rich will give me some good because Rich gives great analysis. That's what the chicks say. Gives good analysis. What do you think? What are you thinking? Because remember the Cardinals, you got the Cardinals, you got the.
You're asking me or him because I don't think he's going to like my answer.
Yeah, I think in a 4-team division they'll probably play 7th. That's a bad joke, Out of four teams, they'll probably play 7th. Definitely bottom 4. Definitely bottom 4.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably 3 or 4.
Okay. Now I saw you said Kraken. How's the Kraken doing out there?
It's our inaugural season. We're sucking.
It's okay, but you know what? They got great looking uniforms. And we're gonna make Richie Riche a Flyers fan.
Please don't.
We're gonna make don't be. Hey, watch that. I'm a Flyers fan. We're gonna make Richie Riche a Flyers fan.
I'm just messing with you.
I'm a Canadian, so if there's anyone that's going to be able to talk hockey, it's me.
Exactly. But yeah, we're going, and we'll bring Positive Philly in here later as well, and we'll talk Flyers as well. Luke, one more best out the door, brother. Give me your best output. What are you seeing this weekend with the Raiders?
Well, let's hope to get just one more win in the books. Hopefully.
I'm sorry. What was that? Say it again, Punter.
One more win in the books.
One more win in the books. I like the way you think, Luke. Thanks for coming in, brother. I see you. See, I said we allow everybody, man. We allow everybody because you don't know jack about sports until you come in and talk. You take care, brother. Come back in again.
I will.
All right. That was Luke. We got Richie Riche. Positive Philly's going to come in a bit as well after Richie Riche. Sarah, come in. And Richie Riche wants to have Sarah come in as well
Yeah,
because
bring Sarah in if she wants to come in. That'd be great.
We want Sarah. We want Sarah. There you go. Richie Riche, best things as well. What are you seeing this weekend? Your analysis. How do you think it's going to shake out? And you say that Vic Fangio is going to be saying.
Yeah, the Denver Broncos are in a really weird spot right now because we don't actually have an owner, right? Like, and ownership is changing this offseason. So I actually think that what's going to happen is I think that the current trust is likely under direction to not change the coaching staff. I'm also getting the impression that our current GM, who's really the only one in the entire front office that is staying at the end of this year, I'm getting the impression he really likes Vic Fangio and believes that he hasn't really gotten a fair shake in terms of what he wants to do and how he wants to play. So I have a funny feeling that Fangio is likely going to stick around. And frankly, when you look at our games from week 7 all the way to week 16, week 16, yeah, because week 17 was last. We did not allow our opponent on the defensive side of the ball to get above 20 points. I mean, by rights, there's no way you should be losing those games when you're keeping teams under 20 points. You should be able to score over 20 points on offense. So really what it comes down to is, the number one thing that so many people say about defensive head coaches is if their defenses are not very good, then, if they can't even coach and get their team up to their level on their side of the ball, then why are they a head coach? Well, Vic Fangio doesn't have that problem. Vic Fangio's issues right now are all on the offensive side of the ball. So I think that they're going to retain him for this year. This is the last year on his deal, and I think that they're going to make massive strides forward to try and improve and really bolster the offense. And I believe that in large part the reason why I think that is we couldn't win against the AFC North this year, not one game. And that's just an offensive style. Like that has nothing to do with coaching. That's just offensive style and incompetence of the offensive coordinator.
Did you say that Fangio is got this year +1, or is this his last year?
No, next year is the last year on his contract.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it would make sense to give him like a 1-year deal, because that's like the kiss of death.
No. This is the last year. Next year is the last year on his deal, and then come this off season, we will get new ownership.
Right.
So it kind of makes it jives a little bit better in terms of continuity on the team and all that kind of stuff, to let the new owner make the decision on who they want as the new head coach of their football team. Vic Fangio has improved this year over last year by
leaps and bounds.
Fair amounts in terms of, the defense is better this year than it was last. Yet the offense is the one that's declined, and that's all on the offensive coordinator. So I actually think Fangio is the one that sticks around, and I think basically the other coordinators, so I think special teams and offense, I think those will change.
Yeah, I was going to say, if Richie Riche has his way, Pat Shurmur will get that door to knock him in the arse on the way out after the last. I mean, as soon as the gun sounds, they still do guns. No, they don't do guns anymore. When it's 000 on the last game, and there will be somebody there. And you remember they said don't let the door hit you on the way. No, they will make sure that the door hits Pat Shurmur on the way out the door up in the booth above, and he will be escorted out, where they'll have two big honchos like Richie Riche, and then the other 6'10" Mexican will be lifting him up so that his feet aren't even touching the ground, and he will be out the door. That's how bad.
Well, I just as soon have him walk up with the rest of the fans and then just never come back.
Yeah.
Like, his offense is awful. Absolutely awful.
That's right. Oh, you know what? I got to hide this comment. How do I hide a comment? Okay, there you go. Okay, I had to hide. Doc, you can't put my name there. You can't put my name there. Okay. You can't do it. Okay, yeah, because Doc has Doc, don't put my name there. I don't want people knowing what my name is. That's like what was it? Personal interest 101, man. You don't put your name there. No. I had to block him for 5 minutes because he put my name up there. So, and we're gonna get. You know what? I went. Did you know? Have you met Positive Philly yet?
No, I only know the Philly sports guy.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're gonna bring you in with Positive Philly.
Hello.
That,
You hear
that
me okay, Captain?
yes, I can hear you. Okay. What's going on there? That's Positive Philly, who is a younger version of Philly sports guy. Not as obnoxious. Not as
Good.
obnoxious,
Sure.
but
I
and
actually
love
met
Jamie
Philly
to
sports guy
death.
tonight.
Yeah. You heard from Philly sports guy tonight. What did he say?
We were at the Flyers game.
Oh yeah, and I tell you, we already heard from Jared about how they kicked our butts tonight.
Not a pretty sight. I got tickets for Christmas. Me and my dad went. We had a nice night, but they unfortunately ended up getting their butts kicked.
There you go. Okay, so we're gonna make Richie Richey a Flyers fan because he's already got the orange there.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
And he likes teams that are tough and like the Broad Street Bullies of old. We're gonna get that back in there. We'll
I'll
get
be ready for disappointment at times.
yeah, and we'll get him to be a Flyers
You guys were
fan.
Bobby Clark, were you not? That was the Flyers.
Yes, Bobby Clark for sure. Yeah, I mean, gotta love
Captain,
that.
come on, I'm going way back with that one, so that's got to give me some credibility.
There you go. Yeah, Bobby Clark. Let me see. Don Selesky, Bob Kelly, Dave Schultz. I was at the Barber Brothers. Bernie Perrant was the goalie. Stevenson was the backup goalie. You had let me see. Oh my God, Reggie Leach a little bit later. Rick McLeish was one of the wings. Oris Kindrachuk. My God, I try. I can go on and on. Yeah.
Ed Snyder, his birthday today, actually.
Oh, it's not, yeah, and then Snyder was the GM, and then the coach was Fred Shiro.
Yeah, I have the Eagles beating the Cowboys this week, actually.
Appreciate
Good. Okay,
I have them beating the Cowboys.
I want to see that. Yeah, that's awesome. And now where would that put the Cowboys as like that would be like put them in as the 4th seed in the NFC, right?
Appreciate that, Matt.
Yeah, good. Now I gotta ask, Paz, what you got a playoff berth, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's correct.
First round, who are you drawing in the first round?
Who do I want to play?
Yeah.
Who do I think we're going to play?
Who do you think you're going to play?
Unfortunately, I don't know how it's going to end up this way. I just feel like it's going to somehow end up this way. We're going to end up playing Dallas.
So back-to-back Dallas games.
Yes. Unfortunately, I mean, you ask me personally, I don't want that. I think honestly, it's going to be hard for us to win no matter who we play. It's just lucky. We're just lucky that we're there. We just got to be grateful the fact that we got in the playoffs and just see what happens. First-year head coach and first-year quarterback as a starter for Jalen Hurts. So we just got to see what happens. Even if we go out there and lose, I'm not going to be mad. As long as they play good, of course. If they go out there and they play like they didn't care, then obviously I'm going to be mad. But yeah, if we end up playing the Cowboys, that's going to make me a little nervous because I don't care if the Eagles lose as long as the Cowboys lose. I want them. They're definitely a first-round exit in my books.
That's what I want to see as well. Now, okay. Now, Richie, you guys are. Let me see. You guys are playing the Chiefs, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where?
In Denver.
Excuse me.
Do we see the Chiefs losing 2 in a row?
No, there's no way. I don't see that happening. Because if they lose, they'll fall back to the 4th seed.
It's been done.
It's possible, but it's such a stretch. We get a bunch of guys back. We've already had like 3/4 of our roster, the COVID roster, come back now. Because when we put the Chargers last week, we had something like 11 guys on the COVID list, and most of them are starters. I mean, it was funny. I was texting with the rest of the guys on Mile High Roundtable, and they kept on bouncing numbers off of each other in the chat to say, "Who the heck is that guy? Who's number 20? Like, what number is that? Who is that guy?" And we literally had guys playing in that game that were signed 2 days prior to the game. So it really depends on where the Chiefs are at in terms of their COVID list. I'm going to check on it in a couple days closer to the game. And if their COVID list is clean in terms of most of their starters being there, then I think it'll be a pretty tough go for us, just because the Chiefs have everything to play for to try and maintain their current standing in the playoffs. And the Broncos players, while they're going to talk a big game, are ultimately probably a good number of them going to be making business decisions to try and maintain their health for the following year.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
Captain, I gotta ask you.
go
Sorry,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No. Go ahead there. Go ahead there. Pause.
I gotta ask you a question.
It's
So,
what it's about.
say the Jaguars lose on Saturday. Sorry, say the Jaguars beat the Colts on Sunday, right? There's talks about the Raiders and Chargers potentially purposely tying in order for both of them to make the playoffs.
No.
And I've been hearing that. I'm like, there's no way that's going to purposely happen in a divisional game when both teams are fighting to make the playoffs. You hate each other. Why would you potentially do that? What are your thoughts on that?
Not just no, but Foxtrot no. Okay, Foxtrot no. It's not going to happen, and the reason why is because and people are saying it's like, well, it would behoove the Raiders and the Chargers to go out there, and no, they're not going to do it. You first off, you're not going to ever go to, hey buddy, you want to just tie the game here, and first off,
that's the one thing I can't stand about the NFL either.
Yeah,
I wish they had their college rules.
Yeah, no, it ain't happening. Okay, the Raiders and the Chargers. Yeah, but here's the other thing, though. If the Chiefs lose, or not the Chiefs, if the Colts lose and the Steelers lose, I think both the Raiders and the Chargers are in the playoffs.
What is it if the Steelers lose?
If the Steelers lose and if the Colts lose, I think the Raiders and the Chargers are both in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And so you don't need a tie.
Sorry.
So, I mean,
yeah, I don't see the So, fun fact: the Jaguars the Colts have not won against the Jaguars
in about 7 years.
In about 7 years, will it happen this Sunday? I think it's honestly very likely for it to happen, but we gotta see.
You think the Jaguars are going to beat the Colts in Jacksonville? I don't.
No. Colts are going to beat them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's not happening this year.
I honestly, I want to see the Colts make the playoffs this year. I do. I think they're very deserving of it. You got my boy Carson Wentz at quarterback, and honestly, he's had a really good season. I don't hate him.
Doc, I had to put you on timeout, Doc, because you put my name in the chat, brother. It's like that's why I had to put you in timeout. Sorry. But
one more question before I go.
Okay, go ahead.
How can I watch Northeast Streaming Sports on Roku? I have Roku TV, but I can't seem to figure out how to watch Northeast Streaming Sports.
From what I understand, you got to search for it. Okay. What I will do is I got the directions from my boss that says this is how you add the channel. I don't have Roku TV, so honestly, I got enough channels as it is. I don't need to add Roku TV.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Well, thank you. I got to congratulate Mac, the head of the Northeast Streaming Sports, for going forth and making the deals for us, and so it's positive that our network is going to be elevated, and hopefully we will get some positives out of it, because every time that you guys are on here, that means that you're being seen by people as well. So it's a good thing.
NESN?
NESS I think it's Northeast Streaming Sports. Might be network or might be programming, but NESSP or NESSN.
I got a channel right here. It says the NESN app is your favorite team developed for all sports fans. Oh, in New England. I don't know if that's right.
Well, yeah, no, no, but NESS. I think it's NESSP.
I'll look.
Yeah, but that's it's up there. You got to put it. Critique. I unless you are on for like about 2 minutes, I got to start doing the outros. I got to keep it tight. I got a hard break at 2 hours. I got a hard break at 2 hours. In fact, critique. I will put the link up. It'll be quick because I will get you on. There's the link for you. I will say goodbye to my gentleman here, Richie Richey.
Captain, before I go, best of luck this week.
Thank
Best of
you.
luck to you
I
as well.
appreciate that as well.
Yeah, I have the Raiders winning. I think your run game is going to give the Chargers some fits, and I think you have a better offensive line than the Broncos do. So I think that's going to allow that to manifest for you guys.
I'm hoping. If like I said, if critique wants to come in, you got to come in quick. But again, gentlemen, thanks again for being here. Always a pleasure. Like I said, the people saying Richie Richey is my favorite non-Raider fan because he's unbiased. He's got good stuff, so that's a positive, man. When you got Raider Nation calling you out for good stuff, and even say like Bourbon, thanks to you, and Positive Philly being a non-obnoxious Eagles fan. That's a positive as well. I like it when Jamie is in here as Philly sports guy, but we got to do. Okay, yep, critique is here. I got to kick you out because I only got a couple minutes with him.
All right, Captain. Stay safe. Have a good one, my friend.
All right, you guys take care. All right, I'm bringing in the critique. We got Raider critique. You got about 5 minutes there, brother. Maybe 4 because I got to do my outro as well.
Hey, congratulations on the show. And I just want to say, man, this is a must win. We know exactly how this works. This is our most hated rival, regardless on whether it's the Chiefs, Broncos, or Chargers. The Chargers have always been my most hated rival. I'm definitely hoping to take this game, especially with all the crap that Mr. Bosa talked all about our quarterback there earlier this year. And I would really like to prove him up.
Before we go there, did you see the thing on the
Hey, you notice that the words I'm using, I'm not using the critique language. I'm using the Captain Jack language.
Exactly. No, the Captain Jack language on my show because I have to language.
Well, yeah, of course.
Of
course, the show Captain Jack. Yeah,
that's right.
You don't know Jack about sports, kind of language.
That's right. Okay, and so yeah, and I agree. It's like just win, baby. Go out there and do everything that you need to do, and we win the game. We don't worry about who we play. We just need to win Sunday and let the chips fall where they may. Let's just get in on the dance.
Yes, we need to take our place at the table. At the playoff table after winning this game here against our most hated rival, the team that we shared California with, the team that is in LA. That's not your town. That's our town. And it's always been our town. And you know it every time you play us there. So
That's right.
That's exactly right. This is our baby brother. We need to go in there and whip our baby brother around and kick them all up and down Allegiant Stadium and move them right on out of the way to where we can solidify ourselves in the playoffs. And this is where we either put up or shut up. Which team are we going to see? And the team that I've seen the last 3 weeks, hey, they might not be pretty wins, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. They got that fight in them. And that's a fight that we haven't seen since JG left the scene. I'm not going to even say his name just because I don't want to offend no one.
Yeah, we know who you're talking about. And I said, that is our town. And there's, we had the opportunity not to have to worry about this game earlier in the year, and we blew it. I'll say it. We gave them, after we had given a bunch of other teams 14-point leads in the games that we had won, we gave everybody a 14-point lead. We did one better. We gave the Chargers, aka the Garglers, a 21-point lead, and then it took we out had them close to being a game, and then they went out and came back on us. So if the Raiders don't do that this week, and we play with a lead, and we played the game that we have been playing all these last couple of weeks, we win the game. I'm going to shut up because I want to hear two more minutes from you, brother, and then I got to go.
Well, what would you like to hear? I've already spit off everything I'm going to say, man. We need to whip the chokers. We need to whip the chokers. And this game here separates men from boys. All right. This is our baby brother that we need to whip around because he already whipped us up earlier in the season and then had the audacity to run his mouth about it.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
And that's basically all I got, Captain. That, and hey, man, love your show, and I'm glad that you let me come on here.
No, I wanted you to come on here. I'm sorry it has to be limited because I got to do the outro as well.
Hey, I've got one question for you. Since you do go to all these games, do you foresee Nate Hobbs playing?
Yes.
Okay, so he is going to be there.
Yeah, Nate Hobbs will be there. He doesn't have to worry about any of the court stuff till May, and we need him to play. And we will have Nate Hobbs play.
Good. Do you think he's going to be focused enough and not focusing on what happened off the field?
I think that he will be focused because he needs to have something else to think about other than what he just did.
If anything, just go out there and make that money, and you can pay it off later.
That's right.
That's it. All right, Captain. Well, I love you, brother. I'll let you hit your outro.
You got it, brother. I got about a minute. Take care, Critique. Be well, brother.
Yeah.
Whoops. So I'm sorry, Critique. I cut you short. I apologize, folks. We will see you next time. I am going on. Make sure you are watching the show on Sunday, and I'll be there. So, guys, take care. Always a pleasure. Just keep watching the show, and thank you for being here. Appreciate everybody there.